Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about the Deco L Pen Tablet. I'm just going to do a quick unboxing. This doesn't have much in the box, but I'm just going to do a quick unboxing so you guys can see how does this look like inside. So as you see, you have the tablet over here. I'll unbox it in a second. You have the pen with a nice pen protector. This pen is very light. And then you have the extra cables here. We have some USB cable that goes into the tablet. That's the manual, warranty, the USB-C to USB-A cable. We have a bunch of pen tips, quite a lot of them, and then two adapters in case you need to put it on a laptop or something like that. So this is a bit of a different tablet than I reviewed in the past. This one doesn't have a screen, so it's only the tablet like this. Okay, I've used these tablets in the past a lot before I got the screen ones. I haven't used them for around 2 years or so. So I got to test this one and kind of go back into editing on them and so on. Just to let you know that this version, there is also a Bluetooth version, which is not this case. I also want to disclose that XP Pen sent me this for a review, but that was pretty much it. They didn't pay me for review or anything like that, so they just sent me this for free so I could review it. This is very, very light. I really like that. As you can see, it's very thin, as I showed in my intro, and it's USB-C on one side, and you have the famous XP Pen. I wish this pen was a little bit heavier for a bit more precise movements for me. So these tablets are used a lot for drawing. I don't use for that. I'm really bad at drawing, so I use it in Photoshop and Lightroom for most of the time. And I have a small tip for you guys. If you guys get something like this, my recommendation would be to put your mouse away, use just the pen and the tablet for 1 or 2 weeks. Use Windows or Mac only with the pen and the tablet so you get used to this properly. So this is how I've done it in the past, and it really helped me out, because at the beginning I had the mouse, and then every time I needed to use this was a bit of a struggle, and then I kind of gave up. So I forced myself once and I took it out the mouse for about a week or so, and then I was using it only the mouse, also on the pen instead of the mouse, and it really helped out a lot. I'm just going to put some of these specs on the screen, as you guys can see over here. And the pen has a very nice tilt and it works very well. I'm also going to show you a small video of how I edit the picture. Make sure this picture I edit, obviously the rock in the front I'm going to remove and so on and things like that. They would stay in my original picture. I'm just showing you guys how well you can select things and how well it can work out. I'm also going to speed up the video a little bit, as the video took me a while to edit and to show. So I'm going to put this a little bit of speed up, and you guys can see how well you can use the tablet. So as you can see here, you have the USB side part over here. You just plug it either way because it's USB-C. You connect the other end to your computer, and before you can start using it, you need to install the XP Pen software, which is pretty easy to use. I'm gonna show you a little bit on the screen here how the software looks like, and then you can change some of the buttons that are here. I haven't changed any of them, and because of that, in my videos sometimes I actually have to go to my keyboard to change some things. And then the best way I would say for you to do this is like you leave it as default, and then you kind of start seeing what you are missing, and then go to the software and tune it up to make sure that you have what you need on the tablet. Whatever shortcuts you prefer to use it on the tablet all the time. So I haven't done that. So sometimes I still go to my keyboard and change it. But other than that, I think the software works very well. This is super responsive. I really enjoy to use these pen tablets. I don't use them all the time, especially these ones without the screen. I do mostly when I do selections and when I'm selecting the sky or selecting some specific rocks. It's much more natural to do it with a pen than going with a mouse. So once you are actually used to it, at least for me, I like to use this much more than I like to use the mouse. If I do only sliders left and right, you know, it's really, that doesn't really matter. You know, once you are used to this, it's super easy. If you don't like it, you can still use the mouse. But I like to use this for everything, actually, and also for traveling. This is very, very light, and I think it's very nice for traveling. I just wish that this one was the Bluetooth, because you know, once you plug to the laptops these days, they don't have many connectors. Some laptops don't even have, you know, USB-A's. I would have to use one of the adapters and things like that. So if you would choose between one and the other, if you're planning on traveling or using with a laptop, I would say more often than not, I would pick up the Bluetooth version of it. I don't know how long the battery would last, because I didn't have a chance to try that one. But you know, if everything else is the same as it seems to be, this one is a very interesting tablet, and I like the size. I think size-wise, it's good. I used to have a Wacom back in the day, and I sold it once I started using XP pen products. You know, the ones with the screen that I reviewed in the past. But this one is really not be far behind at all. I think this is as good, if not better, than the Wacoms I've used. The Wacom I've used was a bit bigger, but I think the real estate was actually the same. So it had bigger borders and things like that. So I really like that they made it this very thin, compact, and you know, in a very, very good size. And you know, it's matte, so even if you touch with your fingers, sometimes it might something might stay there. I don't know if you can see. There are small smudges here and there, but nothing major. So yeah, when it comes to pen tablets, and if you don't want to get a screen because it's bigger, more expensive, and you are just starting out, I think a Deco L Pen tablet just like this is a perfect way to start. And for some people, you know, they will never go to any further, because you know, if you're using a laptop, you might prefer to just use this. It's much faster, it's lighter, you know, traveling wise, because of weight, this is also much more convenient, and you don't have to be worried about, you know, any scratches on the screen, and you know, you don't really have to worry as much with this, and if it would be with the one with the screen. So it really depends of what you do and how is your setup at home. I like to have, I know I have the 24-inch one, which I like a lot, but when I travel, it depends where I travel. Sometimes I like to take something like this. Sometimes I like to take the screen. Depends where I'm going, how long am I gonna stay, and how much weight I can carry on me. You know, depends on all the gear I'm taking with me. So it's really individual, but I really like this Deco L Pen, and I'm really gonna, you know, I'm definitely gonna take this on my next few trips, because I kind of went back into this, which I used to use a lot before, and I kind of like it. I still like that sometimes I don't have to be like facing down with the screen. As usual when I travel, I don't take the support, because the support is one more thing you need to carry. So this is just cool that, you know, I can just look at the screen and draw at the same time. So as a photographer, I think having a pen tablet, it's a must. At the beginning it might be a bit hard because you are really used to mouse and keyboard, but once you get a hang of it, I would say you don't want anything else anymore. So yeah, I would say that this pen tablet is really good, and I would definitely recommend it. And I think for this price point, I think it's really worth it, especially if you are starting either drawing or, you know, your photography journey. I think this is really a must. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and you know, I'll talk with you guys in the next one. Bye.